I'm Kyra and I'm from Michigan and I model now. I was in Italy nannying and I got scouted in the park by a photographer and she was like speaking rapid fire Italian and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, okay, sure. And then later I found out that it was a photographer. She wanted to shoot with me. So I ended up booking my first ever job doing a lookbook for a denim company out there. When I first started out, I was older than a lot of girls. I guess was a little bit more experienced with the world and how that works, but I still had my own moments of not knowing how to handle things because it's such a different world. I mean, they don't teach you anything about this in school. They're not like, hey, you might be in a weird situation and you might be like sexually harassed and feel like there's nothing you can do. You feel like there's this expectation that you just put up with it because if you don't, someone else will. I had a moment at a shoot when I was extremely uncomfortable with what was happening, and I don't really talk about it a lot, but I submitted the story anonymously to another model who was posting about these types of things when the Me Too movement kind of was starting out, and when that was posted and people were responding and like saying, that's awful, like I'm so glad she got out of there, I was like, wow. My feelings were justified. I wasn't just being crazy, I wasn't just overreacting, but it's still a situation that no one should have to be put into. There's a lot in this industry that needs to change. For like male models, people don't ever think about them being in these situations, but they are. For an industry where people start so young, at like 13, 14 years old, it really shapes who you are. Like those are your developmental years. There's definitely that factor of you don't want to be seen as difficult because then you won't get hired again. Your reputation, your look, everything is your job. Model or non-model, don't compare yourself to everyone you see on Instagram because you're only seeing the highlights, you're seeing the good things. I mean, I struggle with it too because like I said, I compare myself to other models on Instagram all the time. A lot of models struggle with mental health or they struggle with eating disorders, which is really difficult. It seems like everyone wants to keep that illusion that modeling is this glamorous lifestyle. While there is some of that, that's not the entire story.